need that. We have one of my favorite mods today. Or a couple. Okay, moving right along with the AE86 build series, we have had some awesome stuff done to this car already. It's been so early, we've only had the car for not even a full week yet, and we've been modding the crap out of this thing, and it's been awesome. Now today, I say this all the time, we're doing some of my favorite mods, and that is driver mods, and really safety mods, but it's interior stuff too. And you guys know when you're driving a car, whether you're racing, driving on the street, whatever it is, interior mods, in my opinion, are so underrated. Just because when you're driving the car, you want to feel nice when you're driving the car, whether you're cruising on the street, hitting the toge, or you're racing on the track. When you have nice things, nice interior, it just makes you feel better and might even make you drive a little bit better. I don't know. But today we're installing some of my favorite stuff and some stuff that we've kept for a very long time. Now I can't remember how this fit in to our previous 86 build series, but let me just rehash it out in case I missed it, or in case you guys missed it, or I didn't actually explain it because it didn't work. We installed this seat on our last 86 and we kept it because I knew I was gonna have some sort of old school JDM that this would be period correct for. This is an old school bridge seat that we actually got from our good friends over at Top Rank, so shout out to those guys, thank you very much. And we actually had it reupholstered at SOS Custom. Next up, we have something that I really wanted to install on my last 86, but unfortunately didn't work because, unknown to me, this is a non-sunroof cage. It's a full Cusco cage. It is absolutely awesome, and we're gonna be installing that in the car today because we don't have a sunroof. And if I'm correct, it should actually work in this car. Please crossing my fingers that it works in this car because we also had this resprayed at SOS Customs as well. It looks like a brand new Cusco cage. Now, quick, cool backstory on this. The gentleman I bought this from bought this out of a car from Japan, and it had a very, very old school drift ensemble sticker on the crossbar in the back. Now, unfortunately, when we resprayed this, we had to sacrifice the drift ensemble sticker, which if you guys don't know is a very, very kind of like underground drift group out in Japan, and obviously like an 86 drift group, which is really cool. But at the time, like I didn't really care about it because I just wanted the cage sprayed because our car was really nice. And now that I think about it, I kind of wish that it was all beat up because it gave it some character. And this car has a lot of character. It is what it is. We have a very nice looking, almost brand new Cusco cage now. They were able to retain like all of the original stickers. You can kind of see how they painted around it and stuff. But unfortunately, we lost the drift ensemble sticker. Either way, this is gonna be a lot of fun today. First things first, let's remove some of this interior. Now I know you guys are gonna love the interior. Be kind of sad that we're taking it out, but don't worry, we're gonna take very good care of the black GTS interior. I know how sought after this is. And of course, this can all be reupholstered and used and very, very nice. So we are gonna keep it, but unfortunately a lot of this does have to come out. But it's good because if we ever get another non-beater 86, we have GTS interior, which is gonna be sick. And it will have really nice GTS interior. So what we're gonna have to do is pretty much remove all the seats out of here. We're gonna remove the front and the we're gonna remove the driver and the passenger seat so I can put the main hoop in and just double, triple check that that main hoop works, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna be really, really sad, which means we can't use it obviously. But take out both front seats, and then I also think we're gonna have to remove the rear seats because we have a full cage. The cage goes all the way to the back, and we even have the around the dash front bars as well. So it's gonna be a full 6-point cage in here. So while we were doing the exhaust yesterday, guys, there's a random bolt that's underneath the car that's like not supposed to be there. I was like, wonder what that's for. Lo and behold, it's holding the seat in. What? What kind of jank shit is this? Oh my gosh, dude. This is unbelievable. What? I feel so dirty touching around in this car. It is nasty, guys. Put gloves on. We're gonna do a nice clean. We're gonna get some vacuum going on this thing because I cannot put this thing back together knowing that it's this gross in here. I mean, look at this guy. That's filth. That's disgusting. Let's get started. See, now the question is like, where are these points on that side of the car? Why are they just gone?
Makes me wonder if that wasn't even, it got knocked off.
The sketchiness continues. We actually discovered that there used to be a tab which connects to the seat, and I don't know if they like messed that up or whatever, but it looks like they drilled it out, effed up right here, put a hole in the floor, and then effed up right here, put a hole in the floor there.
Well, they were probably like, oops, oops, oops.
And then actually this is like the correct hole that actually works, but I don't know why they would take out the proper seating bracket in the first place, but people do very, very strange thing to call. Unknown things that you would never know unless you did mods like this, and we're finding out. Again, the car's a shitbox, just good enough for me to drive barely, but really, really great for me to not care about and drift. So Tim and I are discussing the plans here, whether or not we want to keep the interior or not, at least from like this portion forward, and we're going over seats. His GTS interior
I was
swap.
like, well, let's see how to take this apart, and it literally is.
And then I was like, I wonder what the interior looks like underneath the seats.
It's just a floppy bird.
It's just here. None of this is connected.
Oh my.
Okay, now time to clean all this up. This is as clean as I could possibly get her, Tim, bro. This is where we're at. I think we're gonna need to find like a rear seat delete to kind of cover this up a little bit.
Or think about making one.
Or yeah, that'd be actually really cool.
You can get ABS plastic for fairly cheap and then bend it and mold it.
That would be pretty cool, actually. Let us know what you guys think about that. But as far as like this nastiness goes, at some point we'll just pull out all the interior and get the entire thing painted. But for the sake of what we're just mildly doing right now, I think leaving the rear seat like this before we actually get a delete is fine, and we'll install everything now. It should be good to go. So we're gonna leave.
We're about to find out.
Yeah, we're gonna leave the carpet in for now, but if we have to take the carpet out, then we will. But we're about to find out. Quick update, it has been a little bit since our last update here. Let's go ahead and hop in the car and see what we got. Tim is currently sending it. Oh, nice. We got the main hoops to work. Now, we went a little bit further than I had anticipated today, which that means the headliner had to come out. Well, I guess that's really the only real thing that had to come out. Now, you might notice some crusties on the top. We're gonna take care of that, but we need some special solvent for that, so don't worry about that. The most important thing is we got the entire cage fitted inside the car, and it looks freaking awesome. The drift spec Tomei AE86 is coming along, and now we're full sending. Tim's currently drilling out his side, I'll be drilling out my side, and pretty soon we're gonna have a full Cusco 6-point cage. Sucker in here, Tim. She's gonna be stiff, brother.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot stiffer than it's gonna be.
Pumped.
She's getting it solid already.
Getting there.
And it's not even. This is just the middle bar.
Shaking the whole car.
Looks good so far, though.
It's gonna be awesome. This is already almost through. We're back for another part 2, day 2. This stuff's taking a long time. We're getting close. Main hoop bar is completely in. Now we're working on the actual wheel well bars.
Yep.
She's like really stiff in here. This is gonna be so dope. Okay.
I am gonna need you to drill.
Yeah, okay.
This is gonna be a wrap around your leg and arm moment.
Making progress.
There we go. Okay.
Ready? Okay. There she is. So Tim, quick discovery. We are finding tons of little discoveries throughout working on this car. You want to show them that one first?
Well, it's a piece of what you're about to show them. This is a repair job, a bad one at that.
A very, very bad repair job. Remember when I told you guys this car is a shit box and it's like just good enough for me to drive around? And when we were drilling out the holes for the front bars, that's a rust.
Good news, the bars are actually on pieces of metal.
Yes.
It's not, there's metal that it's connected to.
Yes, but
past that is what I'm...
Past that, let's see where, yeah. So like here is where the bar is not connected, thankfully, and this is just a hole in the floorboard. And that means we have a massive repair to do, but not right now. It's okay, it's gonna last for right now, but eventually, actually probably when we take the cage out and like paint the interior, like when I'm ready to paint the entire interior and like fully strip the car, that's when we can make that repair, because it's got to be painted over and like body worked anyways. But we're gonna have to throw this thing on the lift. Tim's gonna weld a bunch of metal to this car because there are multiple other spots that we have found like that. Unknown to us, I had no clue about any of this, and I'm happy sort of that I didn't buy this car thinking it was a very, very nice 8.6 like my previous car, because if I found that after paying what I did for the last car and think it was a nice car, I would have been very upset. But knowing that I am going to thrash this, it is going to be like a track car, a race car, I don't feel as bad. But that does have to get fixed, and I figured I'd just show you guys the car comes with its issues, and it's definitely was not told about this when I bought the car, which kind of sucks because still would have bought it anyways even if it would have told me, but
it would have been a lower price though.
Yeah, exactly. You know, always check your cars in and out. We have made multiple mistakes buying cars, and we're pretty good at it now, but stuff like this you never really think about.
Well, it was painted. The only reason it popped loose is because I started drilling. So like it was painted over. It looked like the car, but yeah, once I started drilling, it flapped down, and I was like, what is this?
Part of the body. Anyways, good news here, and either way, the cage is fully installed, and this thing is, it's not even bolt, it's just to the car. But I mean,
it's solid.
This thing is beyond solid. We just have to bolt all the pieces together now and put our seat in. It's very cool because like a lot of the guys that I follow on Instagram that drive 86s and race 86s, this is the cage that they use. So I don't know, it's just like cool to have such an OG, and imagine what car this used to be in back in the day when it was in Japan. That's,
stinky shit box.
Who knows? Like, who knows where this cage was tracked or raced on, and it's very cool, I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna button everything up and throw the seat in. We're almost done. God.
Can you hear the fuel sloshing around in there?
We have a jungle gym in the car now, dude. Finally, we got everything. The lighting is so bad, I'm sorry. Finally, we got everything connected, good to go. I'm gonna let this thing warm up for just a minute. We have found a lot of strange things with this car, guys. Now, I'm probably gonna make an entire video about it because we have to fix a lot of things with it, but you know, it's an old JDM shitbox, really. So, I love it. Now the real test is, let's see how it feels. There's gonna be a big difference in the way that this car car feels. Keep me nice and bolstered, which is really nice, but the cage itself is gonna make the car feel so much more rigid. And honestly, I probably won't feel it too much right now, but when we take it to the track next week, I think this thing's gonna feel freaking great. Just go for a quick little drive. Well, this is a very strange transition from where we just were. Today, or for the end of this video, we find ourselves here in Arizona, doing a little something. Check this out. This is mine. I'll show you guys Ryan when he gets done. But getting a little something today, and I am pumped. This is so sick.
It's dope. It's so dope.
All right, we're here with our guy Leo, absolute animal on the stick. Went from working on an 86 to getting an 86 tattooed.
Yeah, big nerd.
Guys, look, I'm not looking. How is it so far? Taking a quick break?
Dude.
Is it sick? Let me explain this real fast. So, this is one of the panels from the industry manga, obviously, where Takumi races the night kids on Mount Miyogi. The cool thing about this though is Miyogi-san is my favorite toge that we ever ran in Japan. So me, Albo, and Masa all ran this. Me and Albo did a true dog fight on Miyogi, and it was just my absolute favorite toge. So I figured this is the best because it's got a GTR in it. What was the racer? It's like
Nakazata.
Nakazata, that's what it was. Yeah. Nakazata races R32 versus Takumi on Mount Miyogi, and I thought it was a perfect one. Like I wanted something like this for so long, and this was the perfect panel. So we're about probably halfway, I would say, maybe.
Oh, it's so sick.
Oh my god, look at that. It's so perfect.
It looks like it came straight out of the manga, dude.
Great. It's just a page slapped in my arm. Dude, you crushed it. Tattoo is done. If you guys want a tattoo like this, hit up Leo. I'm gonna leave his Instagram right here. You guys can find him here in Arizona. It's awesome. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
We did it. It's official. The tattoo came out freaking awesome. I am pumped. We're actually hanging out here with Ryan this weekend. Just a quick little trip. Take a little break from the 86. We have a big 86 day coming up on Wednesday. Stay tuned for that. I'm super stoked on how the cage came out. There's a few quirks that we do want to show you guys whenever we get back to the shop. We start fixing things. And we definitely at some point, I'm guessing whenever we swap the engine, we're gonna completely take the cage out, paint the interior, paint the bay, do all that good stuff. But for now, this is exactly where we want the car to be, and I think it's gonna be awesome. We do need to get a bucket seat for the passenger side. Gotta figure that one out because I feel like cruising around with me is gonna be sloshing around. But for now, it's pretty good. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm super pumped on how the cage looks and how it feels. Plus the seat, it's just all around really good, and it's gonna set me up nicely for our track day on Wednesday. Stay tuned for that, guys. Thank you very much for watching today's video. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.